Hey there guys, Mikey here. I hope you're having a lovely day. We are about to check out the trailer for Welcome to Raccoon City. I'm a big Resident Evil video games fan. The Resident Evil movies have a certain charm, but they're also a mishmash nightmare. So let's see what's going on with this reimagining.
Come on. Every story has a beginning. Discover the origin of evil.
Why are you back here, Claire? Your conspiracies weren't true when we were kids. They're not true now.
We need to expose Umbrella. Watch this.
I'm afraid, Claire. I'm afraid of what they're gonna do to this town. You see, Umbrella, they had an incident. I'm talking Chernobyl, if you know what I mean. People are getting sick. You gotta help us, Claire. Let the world know what's really going on.
25 years and my life is still
We have to contain this.
trying to get up that great big hill of hope
Shall we go?
for a destination into a crisis of times when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out. What's in my head? I didn't feel it.
What were Umbrella doing here?
This is where they're experimenting on him.
A little peculiar.
We should split up.
Into a wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs. What's going on?
What the?
And I say,
We gotta get out of here.
We're gonna take Umbrella down.
Yo, okay, Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. So let's go through this section by section and have a little think. What do you guys think? Yeah, not sure if that song's the right choice. I was showing you guys my pin earlier. I can't be asked to reach it, but I've got that He-Man pin. Yeah. Now, obviously they're going for the, ooh, it's exciting, only in cinemas, bang, 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 bang. Who's this actress? The actress that plays Claire, what has she been in? Does anybody know her name? I'll look it up on Internet Movie Database. She is really gorgeous. There's something about like her nose and stuff. She's just she's a real hottie. She actually looks like an art live streamer, but I'm not going to say who, because now I've just realized it's going to sound really creepy. It looks jank as hell, to be honest. More digital merc, more shit effects. Looks like they spent £3 on it. You know fanboys will be nutting hard over them repeating the zombie reveal shot from the first game, though. So Scottish Gamer thinks it looks great. Aliator wants to know, where's Wesker? Where Wesker? So I do like this. I think having this shot is lovely. This does look terrible. This doesn't look like he's actually wearing a police uniform. He looks like he's wearing a cosplay police uniform. But I'm not trying to shit on it. I'm just kind of going by initial thoughts and feelings.
Every story has a beginning.
So they've got moments from the Spencer Mansion, and then they've got moments where obviously this is basically Resident Evil 2 because it's Claire Redfield. So seeing the Umbrella logo, you know, it hardly gives me shivers because I remember all the other films. But is she from Maze Runner? But she's what else has she been in?
Discover the origin
So this
of
looks
evil.
good. This whole like hand cam with look, it's got the slight distortion with all the RGB shifting. So they've been putting loads of filters over this. So it almost feels like they've got this whole like found footage. We found footage in the woods, and now we're coming to realize that something's happening in the city. It feels a bit more bad CG than it does the right atmosphere. The girl who plays Claire, it's Maze Runner. Yeah, I'm going to look her up then in that case. It looks interesting, but I don't know if this is from the games, because it looks like a combination of a first and second. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Kea Scoletario. What else should she be in? I'm going to give her a really quick Internet Movie Database hit. Filmography. Pale Horse, Cruel. Like you say, Maze Runner, Maze Runner, Maze Runner. Pirates of the Caribbean! Yeah! She was the cute girl in one of the extra Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The one where all the extras were going to work for scale. And because they were paying just Johnny Depp $1 billion or something. Oh, and she plays Eve on Moon. She's on Moon as well. She's one of the daughter that grows up, I think. Okay, anyway, she's lovely. So the thing is, guys, is like, for me to capture a Resident Evil now. Okay, so we're going to talk about a lot of topics, but in a really quick nutshell, a lot of the problem with converting video games to films is that studios don't really respect video game players, and as such don't really respect the filmmaking process for turning it into a film. This is a stupid game with guns and zombies. We can make a stupid movie with guns and zombies, and it's still going to pull in the same amount of money as the games did. It doesn't work like that. Those two mediums don't transfer that smoothly. So for me, making a Resident Evil movie in the Spencer Mansion is all about suspense and terror and horrific, creepy atmospheres with like this extra pseudo nature of families being torn apart because they're eating each other, and what is the nature of trust beyond the veil of death and all this sort of stuff. Whereas obviously this feels like they've got CGI on a budget and with a lot of gunshot effects.
Why are you back here, Claire? Your conspiracies weren't true when we were kids. They're not true now.
We need to expose Umbrella. Watch this.
I'm afraid, Claire. I'm afraid of what they're gonna do to this town.
So who's that doctor? Who's that guy? Umbrella, a shelter from the storm. So sorry, I just found some Lego. It's nice that they've got all of that creepy Umbrella runs this town and Umbrella is here to protect us. Umbrella Corp. For me and for you. Oh, no, we've just gone into another trailer there. Sorry. Let me back straight out of that.
Umbrella, they had an incident. I'm talking Chernobyl.
So, who's this actress? She looks a bit like the lady from Resident Evil 5. Moon is an incredibly good movie. You are correct. I wish this had some genuine atmosphere. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And we're only going by this trailer, but this trailer doesn't give me the feeling that this has genuine atmosphere. I'd kill for it to be made 20 years ago on actual film and have some texture. Told you's a bit texture guy.
If you know what I mean.
So it's got Spencer Mansion vibes. So this is obviously that daughter who is the original progenitor of the virus, or at least somebody that's referencing the first daughter from who lived outside the mansion. We've got the RPD shots. Is this Carlos? Is this Chris?
Sick.
Why is he frowning? Do you know what I mean? I'm worried that they've got a few key items completely mishandled. Do you know what I mean? It's like when you take a pig and you kill it and you get all the bacon, and then you mechanically process the bacon back into the shape of a pig, and then you're surprised that it doesn't go oink. Like, they've got some stuff, but they're missing a lot of stuff. There's a truck driver. The truck falls over. This is a horrible CG truck, by the way.
You gotta help us, Claire. Let the world know what's really going on.
So this part of the trailer looks interesting. Just this part of the trailer where it's quieter and it's brooding and it's creepy. This has my attention.
25 years and my life is still
We have to contain this.
trying to get up that great big hill of hope.
So the problem is does this feel claustrophobic? Because even Resident Evil 2, when you're in these open spaces, it still feels claustrophobic. If a lot of this film is them motorbiking around Raccoon City, are we going to capture that atmosphere?
We go.
for a destination. Into a crisis
A lot of lovely shots.
of times when
Fascinating.
I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my
The old Spencer Mansion experiments. Okay, this has got real Silent Hill stuff to it.
I am feeling
What were Umbrella doing here?
This is where they're experimenting on him.
Chris? Question mark? This is the Resident Evil 5 crew, isn't it? Who's the lady from RE5? But I'm assuming this is Chris and this is her. Spencer Mansion.
up.
Fascinating. We're doing a merging. Now, I'm not against for merging the first two games together if we get something really interesting come out the other end.
into a wake in the morning and I step outside and I
Yeah, to sum it up for everybody, I think we can all agree the games as a series are better than the movies as a series. But if you're someone, and by the way, I'm not trying to shit on anybody enjoying the movies. If you're someone who really enjoyed the last series of movies on this, I would love to know your thoughts on this.
I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on?
So we've got some key things. The helicopter crashing in, a Resident Evil 1 famous zombie shot of a zombie eating a guy, Itchy Tasty. I'm pretty sure that is taken from the diary of one of the people in the police department. That dog looks terrible. In the Resident Evil, when they made Resident Evil 1 the first time round, they put bodysuits on the dogs, and they were trying to work out how they could wrap like really skinny dogs in latex and stuff. And I think they were like, at one point they were like, what if we wrapped like bacon and meat on them? And then like the dogs were just like, yeah, let's do that some more. And the dogs were eating each other's suits instantly, and they were just like, oh yeah, we can't, that's a waste of money, we can't do that.
Down.
Oh, that looks terrible. I'm sorry, like I really want this to be a good film. I really want them to find a great atmospheric middle ground full of tension and just horror. Like, is it Dawn of the Dead, the 2006 George A. Romero? Was that the one? Find that. Make that with that horrible, looming, inevitable bad ending for everyone feeling. What the fuck is this? What is this? Mate. Is this on a PS4? What is that? So this is it. And again, I will forgive loads of janky effects. If this film captures a creepy atmosphere, then bang, come on, Halloween, I'm in. From the trailer, I'm a little bit disappointed, I can't lie. I really wanted them to revamp the Resident Evil movies and take it seriously and actually try to make a creepy film that happens to be a Resident Evil film. Whereas what I think they've done is they've taken the Resident Evil and they've thrown whatever they want at it. Just look, as long as we've got the name Resident Evil, wrap it up into a zombie movie and we'll fix it in post. As opposed to, I want somebody who has a vision for a real getting under your skin thing. And I just watching this, I don't get the feeling that's what they're doing at all. So yeah, we'll see what's going on there. But I say this all the time. Make a Resident Evil movie that is more akin to Jacob's Ladder. Like running around thinking you're uncovering zombies and thinking that the Umbrella Corporation and the government are trying to shut you down and trying to work out what's going on, only later for the zombies to come in, and you've just spent like the first 45 minutes of the movie under this kind of high what if tension, and then do something like make a film out of this. Don't just take the property and smash it through a blender. Don't just get a student to make a monster in Blender. Anyway, let me know, guys, what you think in the comments, but we've run out of time. I really want to see this be a good film. I love the Resident Evil games. My favourite one is the original Resident Evil 2. We're going to be playing that again soon. It's spooky month. I'm live on twitch.tv/MikeyMegaMega playing horror games as part of a never-ending live stream. Never-ending. Currently, we've been live for 6 days, 16 hours. So come join me there. Take care.